Okay, let's dive in. If you've been scrolling social media, like us, you've probably been hit with ads for Nova Toronto clothing.
Oh, yeah, those aggressive ones.
Exactly. They're pushing this massive closure sale, big claims, up to 80% off everything. It looks almost too good to be true, honestly.
Well, and that's precisely why we're looking into this today. The
Yeah.
big question for you listening is how do you figure out if an online store like this with these huge discounts is actually legit or is it potentially, a scam?
Right.
Because we found some information that, well, it pulls you in two different directions, some reassuring numbers, but also some really big red flags.
Okay, so let's start with the good news, the part that looked reassuring. We checked out their website, nova-toronto.com,
Mm-hmm.
and it got a pretty decent trust score on Scam Advisor, right?
Yeah.
Like 82 out of 100.
Yeah, 82 is actually quite good. Scam Advisor even labels that score as likely to be legit. So on the surface, technically speaking,
It checks out.
it seems to. These scores often look at things like secure connections, valid contact info, that kind of technical stuff. And another point, the website's domain, it's about a year old.
Okay, so not brand spanking new. A year feels a bit more established than, say, a site created last week for a quick sale.
Exactly. It adds a layer of, well, maybe this is a real business that's been around for at least a little while online, gives it some credibility.
Right, that initial data point, the score and the domain age,
Yeah.
it kind of makes you lean towards trusting it.
It does, but then here's where it gets really confusing. This is the major contradiction.
Okay.
The website itself, the one that's only a year old, is plastered with claims that this huge sale is happening because they're closing down the business
Right, the closure sale.
after serving customers for over 15 years.
Wait, hold on. 15 years, but the website, their actual online shop, is only 1 year old.
See the problem? How can a business claim a 15-year history of serving customers when its primary online presence, the domain itself, is just 12 months old?
Yeah, that math just doesn't add up at all. That's a huge gap, like 14 years just missing.
It completely undermines their whole story, doesn't it? It's a massive red flag. Why claim such a long history if your digital footprint is so recent?
So what's the thinking there? Why make up the 15 years if the site score is already pretty good?
Well, that's the interesting part. The score might give technical legitimacy, maybe get you past the initial, is this site safe? Check. But the story, the 15 years in business, final closure sale?
Ah, that creates urgency.
Exactly. It's classic FOMO, fear of missing out. It pushes you to buy now before the non-existent 15-year legacy disappears. It's a way to rush you, stop you from looking too closely.
Okay, that makes sense. Leverage a good technical score, but use a fake history to drive the sale fast.
They're banking on you not connecting those dots, not asking, wait, where were you for the first 14 years?
And speaking of those 14 years, if a clothing store was genuinely running for 15 years, surely there'd be evidence online somewhere, right? Customer reviews, mentions, something.
You'd absolutely expect that. Which brings us to the next big issue, finding independent proof.
Yeah, we looked, didn't we?
We did, and it's incredibly difficult to find any real customer reviews or discussions about Nova Toronto clothing on independent sites. Places like Trustpilot, Google reviews, even just forum chatter or social media complaints.
So nothing on third-party sites, just maybe reviews on their own website.
Pretty much. And reviews hosted on the company's own site, you always have to take those with a huge grain of salt. A business with a genuine 15-year history should have left tracks all over the internet, good and bad. This silence is, well, it's loud.
Okay, so let's pull this all together for you listening. On one hand, you've got a strong technical trust score, 82 out of 100, looks good.
Robust, even.
But on the other hand, the entire story they're telling you, the 15-year history justifying this massive closure, it just crumbles when you look at the 1-year-old website and the lack of any real independent customer history.
Yeah, the qualitative side, the narrative, it just doesn't hold water. The source material we looked at is pretty clear in its final advice. Be extremely cautious.
So probably not legit then.
The conclusion is that while the website might be technically secure enough to get that score, the closure sales seems very likely to be just a misleading marketing ploy. Given the contradictions, the safest bet is probably to just shop somewhere else.
Mhm. It really highlights the need to look beyond just a simple score, doesn't it?
Absolutely. You've got to cross-reference. Check the score, sure, but then dig into the company's story. Do their claims actually match the verifiable facts, like domain age and independent reviews?
So the final thought for you to take away. When you see a deal that seems unbelievable, ask yourself, is the company's story as solid as its score? And maybe ponder this. Why would a company deliberately want to hide how old or how new it really is? Makes you think.